Morning everybody, welcome aboard Chili Bone today with my mate Richard. We are having a fish for tuna or marlin. If you watched last week's video, you'll see that we picked up a 40 plus kilo yellowfin tuna. There's been reports of some fish still around, so we're going to have another crack at them. There is still the odd marlin being caught as well. A couple of people have caught some short bill spearfish, I think it's called. Anyway, we're currently on 400 fathom line. We've spread the lures out, all soft plastics. We're looking for birds. Water temp is on the rise. We're now at 23 degrees. We started off at 22. We pulled up the fads real quickly, but didn't have any luck on the fads, and I was just getting too anxious. I get too excited, and I need to take off and go and see the spread. Marlin or tuna is my target species today, so a little breeze, not too bad. It's actually not too bad, but I don't like it too calm, to be quite honest, when I'm tuna fishing. I've always caught, whatever tuna I've caught, it's always been the roughest stuff. It's never been in those glassed out sort of conditions. So I think it's just the tuna god saying if you want one, you're going to have to work for it. Last week when we were out, we were using some Mojo light gauge hooks. We managed to scrape a hook on a marlin. It was a little learning curve, I suppose. Having said that, we've caught tuna, we've caught marlin before on light gauge, on 24. Yes, you're pushing the limit. Richard nearly burnt himself. He's putting the pizza in the oven. So it's 8:30 in the morning and we've got a bacon and egg pizza. Mate, that is the bomb. All you people that got a travel buddy, what you need is to go to your local pizza shop and get him to make you a bacon and egg, oregano and chili pizza. That'll stick some lead in your pencil. You probably all know I've got a pizza shop in Menai, Sydney. Yeah, I got the boys to make me a couple of pizzas last night. We got that. Lunchtime is a garlic prawn pizza. Anyway, get back to what I was talking about. So yeah, we've been straight in the hook. So I've gone to the Dojo's heavy gauge. We're going to give them a go today. I don't want an episode of that to happen again where we straighten the hook. There's pros and cons against using light gauge and heavy gauge. Let's see what today brings. And I've also, some of the lures that I was running twin light gauge, I'm now just running a single heavy gauge hook. The weather forecast for today is supposed to be fairly nice, warm one. The wind's supposed to be about 10 to 12 knots from the southeast to southwest. So it might be a little bit on the bumpy side going back in. It was nice coming out, it was pretty easy coming out. We're slowly heading east still. We'll probably get to the 600-700 fathom line over the southern canyons. And then once we get there, we'll head south a little bit, punch south about 10-15 nautical miles, and then do a big loop and come back, take up the shelf line maybe. There we go. Looking for birds. There's the odd bird flying around. Seeing some birds like spread out, you know, just birds, single birds everywhere. And I don't know what it is about that, but what I reckon happens is they all go out on their own little search party, and as soon as one gets a whiff of something, they somehow call each other. I don't know how it works. Intuition, no idea, or they send another bird out to go and call his mates. So it's pretty awesome. So all we do it is Looking for birds right now, looking for bait. There's a little bit of bait on the shelf line, the 100 fathom line. So it was looking pretty good. We actually stopped. We saw a bit of a bust up on the surface, threw some stiff bait, but nothing. I've marked that. We might go back to that later on this afternoon. In the meantime, we're just going to punch east, and it's supposed to be a temp break out here. We're at 23.17 now, so it has come up 0.1 of a degree, not much. The current's running from the north still, so let's see what today brings. Hopefully the next time I switch this camera on, we will have a fish on. If not, it'll be of the pizza coming out of the oven. Bacon and egg pizza, too good. Right, if you get a chance also, if you could like and subscribe. Not only is it a motivation booster, it keeps me inspired, but it also helps, you know, as the numbers go up, as the views go up, potentially there might be little earnings to be made, which aren't big, they're not much, but hey, I'd rather a $10 check coming my way every month than no check at all. So, alright, I'm going to head off. I'm going to keep an eye on these lures and see if we can turn a reel today. That was promising. I just thought I saw something. That's the problem. Everything starts looking like a beak or a marlin jumping or a tuna jumping. It's just a bird as they turn sideways against the face of a wave. It looks like a beak or a dorsal fin of a fish. Alright, I'm going. We're going to eat some pumpkin seeds and pizza. Have a good one. Alright, as promised, here's the pizza. Here's the box. That's a little travel buddy. That's what we cook it in. Comes up like a champion. You can see that steam. Oh, Richard, pizza chef. Bacon, egg, oregano, chili. That looks fantastic. Cool. Alright, let's get stuck into it. Bag. Marlin. Look not for the Marlin. Yeah, well. I'm not cooking. Check out all this bait on the surface. Old mate's tied on a Marlin. Ew. Find the bait, find the fish. Yeah, boy. Follow me, sir. 500 meters. Not anymore. Maybe still 100. Alright, finally hooked up. It's good, we found some bait on the surface. As soon as we saw that bait, bang, there's fish on. So now what we do, about 100 metres to go. So what the way we fish it on this trailer boat is as soon as we get the spread in, sometimes we turn straight away and start fighting straight away, leave the spread at the back. But when there's two of you on board, it's a little bit harder to steer the boat and run back and forth, so we cleared the deck straight away, so that means we lost a bit of line. All my fish I fight on the starboard side. My starboard side has got a heap of bill marks, bill wax. Depressing, but it is what it is. So that's why we keep all our fish fighting on the right hand side, on the starboard side. And also I get to see the line, and I get to see the fish, and I know where the line and where the fish is. So I'm able to fight, manoeuvre the boat for the fight. Richard's doing a good job. Did a couple of really nice tail walks and jumps when we first hooked up, but I don't think we got it on camera because we're just too frantic to pack the boat down. We didn't really pack it down as nice as what we normally do. Shit everywhere. But the main thing is the port starboard side's clear, and that's our fighting side. Stuff like, you know, gloves on, ready to go. I've got a rope there if we want to tie it up to the boat. If we get it boat side, we'll tie it up by the bill, and that way we can get some photos, some measurements, and put the tag in it. The tag pole is in there. Should get that out, to be quite honest. I'll just do it for 1 second. Where are you, Mr. Tag? Oh, I've got to go. I've got to get myself organised. 1 second. Alright, we're back. Because I don't go in comps and stuff. My tag pole is just a bit of dowel. And we get the fish boat side, We just sink a tag in it. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. If I was fishing comps, I'd get the proper tag pole. Richard's got good form. He's holding the reel right, the rod right. It's all about your legs and letting the harness do the work. You shouldn't have to hold the rod with your left hand at all. There's no pumping with your hands. So he's doing it perfect. All you got to do is guide the line on, let your legs do all the work. Your biggest muscles on your body are your legs and back, so let them do all the work. Our arms haven't got the strength to do it. Well, that's the theory behind it anyway, but sure as all works. So well, that's what we're doing now. We're just slowly manoeuvring ourselves on top of the fish. As soon as we get it boatside, I'll probably switch over to GoPros, and you'll probably see the rest of that footage via GoPro. Okay, catch you back shortly. Yeah, young man. You're getting old, mate. Oh. Have a drink. Is there any water? No water. Fuck all. Not much water in there.
Come on.
This fish might be tail wrapped. We're not sure because it took a fair bit of line and ran away. It's tail walking away from us. It's a good chance that it got tail wrapped because it's been a little stubborn. But we'll see what happens. I hope it's not tail wrapped. That way it's got a good chance of survival. I'll never kill a fish intentionally. But if it does die, well, then we'll take it home. But hopefully it's just been a stubborn, angry marlin. All right. Been on this fish for an hour. Look how much we've drifted. We've drifted away from it. Well, not away from it, away from where we caught it. Got a feeling it's tail wrapped. So hopefully it survives. It's been a long hour. Pretty hard to make line. You make a bit of line up and then there's a bit of current. So as soon as I back off, he backs off a bit. We'll lose a heap of line. The fish is using the current in its favour. And because it's tail wrapped, it's like trying to bring up the dead weight, you know, it's facing downhill. You can't turn its head with, you know, when you traditionally hook them. So, anyway, let's see how this pans out.
Don't make it fine on me.
Go, go, go. Come on, I want to wrestle with him. Go, go, go. Little pump, little pump. Zip, zip, zip. Get off. It's a nice blue, nice blue. He's a good fish. All right, go forward. Ah. It's a big fish, man. That's a big fish. Fuck.
Poacher!
It's a big fish, man. That's a big fish.
It's a poacher, bro! Poacher, man!
Fuck. Go ahead. Okay. Nice fish. Right, go forward.
You okay? Hey. Good? Poacher!
Big fish. That's a big fish.
It's a poacher, bro! Poacher, man!
Oh my god, that ragdolled me hard. So we've had to put some ice in a towel. My wrist is killing me, man. Made a mess of me, that one. Can't wait to see what the GoPro footage is like if it come out alright. Yeah. Oh, the joys of marlin fishing. What's Richard all excited about?
What is sauce?
What did you bring?
Pork? Belly pork.
Pork belly. What else? Sashimi. So that's the tuna we caught last week.
Chinese? No.
Chinese mayonnaise. And what's the other one in your left hand?
Like nam shrimp.
Okay. Is that
Sure.
what's Japanese, Chinese?
No, you've got garlic, herbs, and shisha.
Okay.
With them, they very nice.
Oh my god, that smells beautiful. What is it, coriander?
Yeah.
Oh, yum. That smells beautiful. Well, anyway, I'll give you guys a recap soon of what happened. But I'm out of action. Well, I just got ragdolled by this marlin, man. It had to have been 130, 140, 130, 140 kilos, easy. Probably one of the bigger ones. Well, it's the biggest marlin I've come across in my time of marlin fishing. So, It was amazing. I'll have some lunch and then I'll explain how it all went down. So, okay. Wow. My God. Alright, so what an eventful day. We're in a little something like this. We headed out this morning. When we got to roughly the shelf line, around the 100 fathom line, we marked some bait. It looked pretty promising, it looked good, but good for marlin, but we were after, our target really was tuna. So we headed wide to around the 500, I think it was 600 fathom line, and worked that area for a while. We saw some birds, there was a few birds around, but nothing happened. So come about 10 o'clock, I've got to be back early today. I've got an appointment this afternoon, but we turned around, and as we headed back in, I said to Richard, we'll go past the where we scored the bait, where we've seen the bait on the shelf line, and see if there's anything on the bait. So as we got closer, we saw the bait busting up on the surface. So now it was on the surface, and before you know it, the short rigger went off with a JB Dingo in the Lumo colour. So we packed the boat down, but it was took us a little while. This thing took some serious line. So we finally got the boat packed down, and from there we started the battle. It took us probably, I think it's an hour and 20 minutes of getting in. It was a real stubborn fish, and I could have sworn it would have been tail wrapped. It wasn't jumping anymore. Initially it went like mad, but I don't think we got that on camera because we were too busy packing the boat down. So once we got it on the double a couple of times, it sort of looked like it was tail wrap, but couldn't really tell. You know what it's like when you're looking through water, the water distorts vision. So anyway, we got it to the boat, and we stuck the GoPro down there, so I don't know if that's going to show up. But we eventually get it to the boat, we get the leader up, I grab the hold of this leader, and I've wrestled him to the side of the boat, and I've gone to grab its bill. So the boat is now in reverse. So we're fighting this thing in reverse, and I've grabbed it in reverse, and I've got a hold of its bill. Richard's then put the rod down, put it in free spool on the reel, and I've said to him to go and put the boat forward so we can start swimming the fish. So as it's swimming, as we've put the boat forward, this fish temporarily comes to a standstill with no water in its gills until we try and spin around. In that process, it started thrashing vigorously, so hopefully it comes up on the GoPro. I got my neck cam on. I did have a GoPro on the side of the boat, so I don't know if it's going to come out. I can't remember if I turned that on or not. This thing's just thrashing absolutely vigorously, hanging on for my dear life. I nearly went in twice. The biggest fish I've wrestled, the biggest fish I've seen on a boat, on fierce marlin. Pretty sure it was a blue marlin. I guesstimate, look, 130, 140, 150. I don't know. I can't tell you, but I couldn't hang on to this thing, and I've held on to quite a few of them. I nearly gone over twice. I had to end up locking my feet underneath the fence and down there. And in the process, I've let go with one hand. Now I'm holding it with one hand, another hand, just my left hand, and it's absolutely ragdolled me. I'm 105 kilos and absolutely ragdolled me. And the hook come out of the lure come out of its mouth. Thank God, and I couldn't hold on anymore, and I said, Rich, I've got to let go. Or I didn't even say it, I just let go, and I couldn't hang on because it sprained my wrist. And you know what it's like when you get a sprained wrist or sprained ankle, you just lose all strength in it. So yeah, so I sprained it. As long as I haven't torn it again, it hurts a little bit, but wrapped it up in a towel, a blanket towel with some ice. But amazing experience. So we're just going to troll for a little bit longer, but I think we'll pull the spread in and go home, give the boat a wash down, and probably go through the GoPro footage and see what GoPro doesn't lie, and we'll see what happens. Just had some amazing lunch as well. Last week we got a yellowfin tuna, and Richard had it vacuum sealed and in the freezer. So we just ate. He took it out, and I think he made some special sauce and pork crackling. And, I don't know. It was like something unbelievable. It tasted absolutely amazing. Yeah. All right. So we'll give this try for another, what time is it? About 1 something. Try for another 15 minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. To be quite honest, if I had to get on the rod now, I'd be in trouble. I've got no strings in my left hand. Yeah. Right. Let's see what happens. Cheers.